will understand it when they get their hands on it.
This is my favorite product that you offer. And I'll tell you why. I'm not one of these little kind of frou-frou, give me a little something, little gadget. I like real tools. And I will tell you, this is a commercial grade industrial steamer. There is a woman who I love to death that owns an Italian market in St. Pete where I live.
Ooh.
She's been eyeballing this thing for 6 months. She's like, and she owns, it's basically a restaurant cafe. She's like, I want to use it for my kitchen. I want to use it for the hardwood floors. This is Euroflex. It is the most powerful, the strongest steamer that we carry. This is not a toy. This is not the little handheld unit. This is 266-degree boiler, superheated water into steam, 36 pounds per square inch of pressure. So if you just want a baby steamer and you want to spend 80 or 90 bucks, that's fine. If you want a steamer that's going to super clean your floors, super refresh your carpets, this is the one that you want. I own it. I love it. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite cleaning product that I have.
It makes the biggest impact, doesn't it?
I have tile, marble, hardwood floors, area rugs, runners.
Every surface you're going to be able to use this.
Let's talk about it. The heart of this beast, and I love it. And you can handle it, by the way. What does it weigh? I don't even know what it weighs.
Oh, it's like a little over 6 pounds.
It's not heavy.
Very lightweight.
It's just that all the weight is down on the floor, and it's in the boiler. The boiler is the most important part of any steamer. I'm going to let Rebecca talk about it.
This is a stainless steel boiler. This is very rare to find, especially if it's going to be housed actually in the unit. Usually if you have a stainless steel boiler, first of all, it's going to be commercial grade cleaning, but it's in a big unit that you have to kind of trail behind you on wheels. Here, it is going to be right inside that 6.5 pound unit. It's going to superheat that water to 266 degrees. And inside there's a thermostat that's actually going to maintain that heat. So from the very first second that you pull that handle back, very first second, you've got that steam, and it's gonna be that steam until the very last second. Now let me show you what we do differently. With other steamers on the market, it's gonna go through the unit, through the pad, onto the floor. You lose the power as it's traveling.
And the heat.
And the heat, exactly. This is actually going right on. Do you see it how it goes out to the sides, all around the unit, right onto the mess? This is just its normal steam. Look at it billowing. But if you have a really big mess, a grimy mess,
watch.
Look at that. It shoots out probably 5-6 feet of steam.
Yeah.
So you're able to really melt that grime, sanitize that grime on carpet, on sealed hardwood floors, laminate, ceramic. There's no ceramic floors, but any kind of floors, tile floors, you're going to be able to get that clean. Let's see the difference. Remember how we say it makes the biggest impact? In my house, I have 3 daughters. We all have different chores that we have to do around the house. They fight over who gets to do this because it makes such a big difference.
So look at the dirty floor. We'll get a kind of an angle shot here.
Yes, whether it's grime.
Watch this.
Whether it's dusting them, it's shine. I'm gonna get those 4 frontal steam
And they
jets.
shoot ahead to loosen up all the goo.
Yes, they shoot like 5-6 feet.
Watch.
Now, here's the important part. You see this is a sealed hardwood floor. For the most part, you'd never use steam on that. Ours is gonna dry in less than a minute. Others on the market, up to 10 minutes. Also, what you're seeing when you say it shoots out, that's that pressure you were talking about. So we're 36 PSI. If you don't know, like I didn't, I was like, well, what does that mean? Average is 14. So we're more than double the pressure, which is going to shoot that steam out and melt away the dirt and the grime. But it becomes a vapor, so it dries in an instant.
Look at this.
What happened with mine, I had my floors for 10 years. I was buying the most expensive floor cleaner on the market. And what I noticed is there was a buildup immediately. My daughters would walk and I would see their little toe prints. After I used this one, all of that was melted away. So let's take a look at that. This is what mine looked like. You forget what your floors look like.
And remember, use this on any surface. Because you get the carpet glider, you can use this to refresh carpets because you can't throw a carpet in the wash. I mean, honestly, what you want to do is refresh it, okay? If you get stains on it, you can clean it that way with a stain cleaner, but you want to refresh it. You didn't even know that floor was dirty.
I didn't know my floor was dirty.
Look at the shine.
This is what happens. It brought all of my wood floors back to life. And the other reason that we're so different is on the bottom here. Remember how I said, I'm going to show you again, as I pull it back, you see the steam go all the way around the unit? But more importantly, we're also superheating that pad. We have a heater. It's called, this is gonna heat the pad through.
Yeah, it's a drying plate.
It's a drying plate,
Yeah.
exactly. And what you're gonna be able to do is have not only the 266 degrees actually hit the mess, your microfiber pad is going to be superheated, so that's why you have the best sanitization available.
Most steamers, if you look at the bottom of this, just leave it right where it is.
Yeah.
If you look at the bottom, most steamers,
heat
believe it
plate.
or not, have one little valve that gives out steam, and it spreads. The steam comes from all these different vents, and then that plate is hot. Like, I can barely touch it. It's not gonna burn anything, but that's what dries the floor.
That's what dries the floor.
The mixture of that and the steam. And look at the size of the coverage. I have big hands, but look at the size of that coverage area. So you're doing more space and you're doing it in less time.
And the other thing that we've done is we've made our pads 2 inches larger than the entire unit. So this is gonna fit into under your kick plates, the nooks and crannies. So take a look at how I'm able to, this is really stuck on.
I have 600 left.
You have 600 left?
Jeez, it's going quick.
And I'm telling you, this is gonna be the biggest bang when you're going for that clean. Now, we've shown you a runner, we've shown you the hardwood surfaces. I wanna show you carpet because you might have bought a steamer in the past and it might have come with a carpet grinder, but if you read the little print inside, it say not recommended for carpets. Ours is actually recommended for carpets. I'm gonna stay right in this area for quite a while because I'm gonna show you why. But what I'm doing is if you have those dogs that go out for the walks, they come in, where do they always wanna lie? They wanna lie right on the carpet. You're gonna have pet dander, odors, allergens, pollen. This is gonna sanitize that and deodorize that. The reason I was staying right here, as I lift this up, it's bone dry. If you've ever used a steamer, you do not want to get this padding wet.
Because it dissipates that quickly.
It's good, within a minute.
Hey, Rebecca, I'm going to show everybody what they get real quick because I know you got more you want to show everybody.
Yeah.
I own this, so I know how cool it is, all right? And I probably use my steamer maybe once every 3 weeks. I have a house cleaner that comes in to do the bathrooms because I hate doing bathrooms and I hate doing any cleaning, but I love this. When she comes, she flipped out over it. And she does this for a living. She's like, that's the best steam cleaner I've ever used. And I'm like, it's ridiculous. Like everybody thinks it's like one that a professional cleaner would use, but because that's what they do, all right? You get not only the Euroflex steamer, you get the little parking pad. So when you want to park it to cool down, you have a parking spot, okay? You get the little carpet runner. So what you want to do is you just put your steamer right on top, it clicks right on, locks in, and now it'll glide over your carpets. So now you can refresh your carpets. You are getting not one, not two, but 3 different pads, okay? You have the ones that have a little bit of the scrubby, and then you have the super absorbent pad. You get all 3 of those, you can throw those in the washing machine. You get, what's the warranty on that?
5-year warranty.
Who gives you what is this, a car? It's like a car. You get a 5-year warranty. I love Euroflex. This company, you and I launched this product.
We did.
Probably what, 2 or 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
And we sold out in 1 airing. It's gonna sell out again. Kyle, how many did you say I had? 650? A little over 550 left. We've only been on here for 4 minutes. It goes quickly. You got 30 days to try it.
Right.
If Rebecca and I are not telling you the facts and it doesn't work for you, please return it. The Euroflex gives you 5 years, okay?
I think that just shows.
Nobody does that.
Let's talk about Euroflex. We're going to tell you a few things that we do differently. Yeah, get that stainless steel boiler. Euroflex is actually behind some of the biggest names when it comes to steam clean, but then they wanted to branch out and make the perfect unit, which they did with this, with that stainless steel boiler. We're made near Venice, Italy. Yeah. They do everything in Italy better, right?
I'm going to come back a little bit. I want you to feel, because you can't feel it.
It's heavy.
This thing is, I'll knock on it. Listen to how thick this is. It sounds like cast iron, right? And then the bottom, you can't even make a noise.
Can you show this as well too? So what we've done in most of the steamers is inside, there's a heating element on the outside.
See the horseshoe?
You never have to worry about...
See how thick it is?
Yes. You never have to worry about like hard water ruining your unit.
And then this is how you fill it, okay? right?
Can we show this?
Yeah.
My favorite thing.
This is really cool.
This is really cool.
Because people are always like, I always drip when I fill my iron or my steam cleaner.
Anything, right? You have to bring it over to the sink, or you have to try to get a funnel. You never know how much is too much. What we've done is we've taken the things you hate about steamers and we've perfected them. So watch this. As I turn this upside down, you can see no drip. It's filled to the exact amount that you need for your unit. I'm gonna put it down there. There's a built-in mechanism. When I push down on that, you can see the water is going out. But that built-in mechanism, the moment that it touches and senses water, it automatically stops, which means you will never overfill. It stopped, and now look at that, not one drop. Every part of this is brilliant.
When I use this, I think somebody at that company cares about me.
Yes.
They're like, because I have an iron that I bought off one of, I got it on Amazon, all right? Because I was looking for just a cheapo iron. It's the worst thing I've ever bought. I'm not poo-pooing Amazon, I'm just saying it was my choice. But trying to fill it, it drips everywhere.
Everywhere.
And so that's a big hassle for me because I gotta wipe it up every time I iron, like I ironed the shirt last night. This thing, no drip, they pay attention to every detail.
Even the parking pad, which is so great. The parking pad means you're never gonna have that dirt or grime touching your floor again. We clean because we wanna get rid of that. We don't want that dirty microfiber to be touching the floor, so we give you the parking pad. This is a look at how that steam just billows out. And remember, it goes all the way around the unit to the actual floor. And this is a great shot of showing you how large the work area is.
540 left.
And when I go, because of that pad, it's gonna go into the nooks and the crannies, under the kick plates. It's gonna get everywhere clean and dry in less than a minute. I don't think people realize, most on there take up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I would never use a steam.
Look at the steam.
On my wood floors, but I can
Rebecca,
now.
Just do the floor.
Watch
this.
Floor?
This is just our studio floor.
Yep.
And I want you to see, look at the steam. Look at it. I mean, now this is...
Here, you want to see something? No, let's do this. I'm going to do a couple swipes and I'm going to show you the bottom. Should we do that?
Watch.
So take a look, and as this is drying, remember it's going to take about a minute.
Look at the bottom.
That's what I got in just a few swipes.
But pretty bad.
Just a few swipes,
That's
though.
only
Look
3 passes.
And this is all washable. So you take this out, you get 2. So one's always on the ready to clean, and the other one you can be washing.
520. Less than that. My producer is Kyle. Y'all know Kyle, my buddy Kyle. He's giving me updates because we know almost every time we bring this out, we sell it out. I wish, we used to order. Remember when we'd order 200 or 300?
Yeah, right.
Now we're ordering 7, 8 because we're like, people get it. Listen, I said in the beginning, if you want a baby steamer, don't buy this. This is not for like, oh, I just want to clean around the counter. Oh, I just want to do my toaster. This is big time steam, all right? It still is lightweight. All the weight is in the head of the steamer. See, and Rebecca will show you. That's smart because it applies pressure where you need, and I'm talking weight pressure.
36.
In addition to the pounds per square inch of steam.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So you get the combination of weight plus steam. That's why it works.
And that stainless steel boiler is an absolute dream. It's a life changer. My favorite thing that Guy always talks about is his stainless steel boiler that he has in his espresso machine that you've had for what, 20 years? 15 years? And it just keeps going. This is built to last. There's a 5-year warranty, and it's from this tiny family in Italy. Everything they do in Italy is better, right? From the food to the leather to the cars and to the steamers.
Let me tell you something. There's another company, because we carry them as well, called DeLonghi.
Yeah.
Some of the best appliances you will ever buy in your life for kitchen. This is the best appliance you'll buy for your floors, okay? And I present all types of steamers. Here's the thing. I have steamers that are 49. I have steamers that are 89. I have steamers that are 129. This is the most expensive of the steamers, but it's on sale. It's also free shipping. Why is it the most expensive? Because it's the best steamer we carry. And a lot of people ask me, like, how can you work at a network? How can you say this one's better than... I'm like, just like when I go to retail. If I want to pay a little bit more, I get a better model. But if I don't want to do that, if it's not in my budget, then I buy a lesser model. This is top of the line. So if you love to clean, and that's why I said it's not for everybody, but if you love spanking clean, and I mean squeaky clean, this is the one that you want, Rebecca.
This is the one, and this is the one that's going to last and last and last and give you that deep down clean.
And it's easy. Water. It's because you have such great 32 PSI, you feel it moving very easily, right?
And it really is. And actually what you're going to be getting is our upgraded upgraded microfiber. It is the highest microfiber that you can get to clean those floors. What you really are gonna notice the difference is it's just water. You're never gonna have to buy a cleaner again. I was buying that expensive wood cleaner. If you've ever noticed with wood floors, you do it, and then within a minute or two, you see little footprints, the buildup grime. The first time I used this was, I lived in my house 10 years. I used it the very first time. My floors looked brand new. Yeah. Brand new. And I loved it. And I was able to take it from, remember, from that area runner to the sealed hardwoods, to the tile floors, to the carpet. We're actually recommended for carpet, and your floors are gonna come to life again. You're gonna realize, you're gonna say, I didn't even know they were dirty. And then when you can see that difference from the before and after, you're just gonna fall in love with your home again.
All right, so we have just over 450 left, okay? I'm telling you, order it, 5-year manufacturer's warranty, on sale today, and free shipping. It's $70 off. You don't have to pay any shipping, and the shipping's like 14 or 15 bucks. You have 30 days to try it. If you have floors, you want this. If you can't afford it, put it on FlexPay. We break up the payments for you. I think was it on 4 Flex today, Kyle, or 5 Flex? It's even on 5 Flex, 36 bucks. I tell you that, the wonderful lady, her name is Anna, and she runs this wonderful, wonderful Italian market. And she came to me, because I go there, me and Danny are there all the time. I love it. He eats, gets a sandwich there every week. And she's like, we have all solid hard floors, because we have a kitchen in the back, we make pizzas, we roast vegetables, we grill. We need something for high traffic. And I said, I didn't even think, I said, Euroflex.
You did, it was
I said,
instant.
I forgot to text her to tell her I was on today, but I'll tape. We record the show.
Yeah.
And I'll show her today. And I'll probably go there today. All right, it's down in St. Pete. And I'll tell her about it, and she'll get it. This is good for a restaurant. If it's good enough for a restaurant, it's good enough for your house. And I'm telling you, Rebecca, I always love when I present this, because I own it. And I know how good it is.
Yes.
And every day that I use it, I'm like, I'm so glad I bought it. And I know that this company, Euroflex, gives me a 5-year warranty.
Stand behind it.
Who does that? I'd be happy with 1 year or 2 years.